Hey guys, how's it going? It is grocery haul time. I am back on track this week. I have actually got a meal plan going and Sean just got home with groceries. There's a couple things missing, but I will run through that along with totals after I show you everything that he picked up, and then stick around for tomorrow to see the meal plan and how I'm getting back on track with that. And I'll probably end up talking about the importance of it and why I really have to make sure I'm doing this stuff. So let me show you everything he got. All right, here it is. Not a lot, but yet just enough. So we are pretty much out of freezer foods. There has been a lot more fast convenience meals happening lately. Not something I'm proud of, but it does happen. So we needed to get more, but it turns out that was one thing that they are running out of again. So he was able to pick up the mini pizzas. Looks like he got himself more of the honey butter biscuit roll-ups. I'm assuming those are for just him again. He did share a couple with the kids last time. I'm gonna jump right into here. The chicken nuggets also go with those convenience foods. There were a couple other things on the list, but he was not able to get those. We have got 4 bags of the dill pickle chips because they are back in stock. The delivery guys didn't really have an answer as to why they were not in stock for a while. But either way, they're back. We accept that. We like that. And everybody's enjoying those. Another thing of M&Ms for a bunch of baking and stuff going on. I have pretty much given up on potty training. Just M&Ms are happening a lot lately though. Turkey pepperoni. Those, we prefer the turkey over the regular. They're less greasy. Flavor is still good and everything. So we get those for the homemade pizzas and things like that we do. 2 blocks of Colby Jack cheese. That just because we use it for a lot of different things. Got a bag of the gold potatoes. Just like the flavor of these ones better than like the russets or something like that. Those are good potatoes too, just really like the flavor of these ones. Tub of honey butter because we've been going through that yet again. It's been a while, but we are. Yardo beef. Sam's finally had this in. This is what we usually use for those homemade Lunchables I talked about last week. Which we did not end up going on a picnic this week. So we didn't, or this last week. So we did not have it. So I do have the smaller ones. But the flavor, for whatever reason, of the Yardo beef just tends to be better than the smaller tubes of summer sausage. I don't know why. So I already showed you the chicken nuggets. We've got graham crackers. Those have been kind of a hit again lately. We have got the 2 fryer chickens that we will cook up in the Instant Pots and shred to use as lunch meat. 10.91 pounds. Gosh, that might almost be one of the biggest ones we've gotten, guys. So that'll be really good. A couple of the kids have really realized how much they like it, especially the new kiddo. Loves shredded chicken. So he eats that whenever he can. Got 2 things of the creamy cashew butter. We just love the flavor of the cashew butter. We usually buy that at Target. It just, theirs has a good flavor to it. So it is what it is. So candy snaps. Okay, these are just the red sweetless. And these are the red seedless grapes. I was reading the word sweet at the same time. I don't know candy snaps if that's going to indicate that they're a little bit sweeter or not. Sometimes it's just fun marketing, and sometimes it actually indicates that the flavor is that much better on them. So we'll have to try those and see. I'm really not sure. We have got, I'm trying to look and see what he got here. Sweet onions. I don't think that was actually what I intended for him to buy. I did not realize what he was asking me when he called me about the onions. I was going to go for just yellow onions, but these will still be good and work in a lot of the recipes too. 2 things of bananas. Got a flat of mangoes. All of the kids really like mango, and as long as they're still in season, then they're good. And these ones are still pretty firm, so these will be good throughout the week. We've got another bag of pears, because again, everybody's been eating those. We do have to get a couple other things of fruit though, but I'll go over that in a minute. 2, goodness, guys, I am losing my mind right now. Got pineapple water, 2 things of the blackberry water and a mango water, just to fulfill my carbonated water requests. These Ritz Bits cheese. I think I had mentioned before that this was kind of a nostalgic thing for Sean, and apparently he still is enjoying those. So that works there. So those must be for him. The small trash bags, we use those in the bathrooms and needed to get more. I did not write a quantity on the list. I probably would have grabbed 2 or 3 of those boxes, but that was my mistake. So I will probably have to put those on the grocery list again next week. because with 9 bathrooms, one box doesn't go very far. Then another slotted spoon. He bought me a new one recently because one of my 2 broke, and then the other day the other one broke. So now I have 2 identical teal colored KitchenAid ones, and that works there. And then the whiteout, I had a kiddo who thought it was like a tape roll and just started pulling it out, and that does not go back in. So yeah, that's needed whiteout. It just happened to be in the groceries. So there's all this. Now let me flip this and tell you all about our totals and what else we have to go get. All right, guys, so I know that this just switched. You just watched everything that we got for grocery-wise. I gotta tell you, when I went to go finish, to show you guys totals and everything, there were kids who suddenly came up and turned on a movie, and there were people talking next to me, so I thought, I'll go out front and do it. Well, it was windy out front, and that's all the microphone was picking up, so I decided to go into our sunroom, which was actually sweltering hot, but I thought if I do it fast, I'll be okay. And then I had a 3-year-old standing on the other side of the glass door screaming his head off because he thought he couldn't come out as well. So it just didn't work out. So I said, you know what? Forget it. I'll do it later. I was going to do it that night. Then the night got away from me, and here we are the next day. So on that note, now that you saw everything that Sean picked up, our grand total for this week for groceries was $226. That is definitely staying within our old budget of $300, which, given the recent updates that now I have shared with you guys and everything else, instead of having 2 extra kiddos, we have 1 who is with us. He does eat, obviously, but not a lot. So I really don't think this is going to change our budget a whole lot, other than he does have a number of food aversions, which we're trying to work through, which means for the time being, I'm going to have a little bit more convenience food on hand as we settle in and get everything fully figured out. He is trying more and more foods, but there are things he just straight up can't or won't eat. That's okay. So I just have to work around that. It's going to change how we do meal plan just slightly, which I will share with you tomorrow. And watch that, and I'll explain how we're breaking all of this down. But for the time being, again, I'm still working through August to see just how our grocery budget as a whole is looking. And I'm thinking we're probably just going to stick to that original $300 a week budget unless something drastic changes. That's the way it looks for now. So in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this grocery haul, that you watch tomorrow's meal planning video to see how we plan to put all of this in use. And then stick around. I do have something else I'm putting up later this week. Well, I've got to finish it first. I've got to do a couple more clips, kind of more of a vlog, some other stuff that's been going on lately. So in the meantime, I hope you're having a blessed day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss everything else coming up next. And I'll see you in the next one.